It was so. When I found out, I was like, "What? They were right."
I'm gonna go with the left because it just looks a little bit like.
Our left or his left?
Oh yeah, that's a good. Ooh.
This is a horrible throw-up receptacle, by the way. It is. This would ruin this.
Oh yeah, I was fully prepared that we would never use that again if you throw up with that.
Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Welcome
We got
up,
a special guest. It's JT with pink hair. And Shmeddy, here he is.
Hey,
Ooh,
thank you.
first time.
Yeah, this is my first time. Thank you all for having me. You know, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, I'm glad. I like how close you are.
Thank you.
You're very close to me.
I like when you touch me like that. It's very nice.
Been called the star of the Santagato Studios recently.
Have I
I've
been?
heard, yeah.
That's
What I think. The reviews are in.
Stop lying, really?
I swear.
Oh, that's a blessing. Thank you. That's very nice. I don't really find myself that funny, but thank you.
The comments do.
I'm hysterical. Thank you.
We are all a little hungover.
We're
Yeah.
hurting. We're hurting.
The night with Daddy Joe.
No one's hurting as bad as Danny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've thrown up multiple times this morning.
Danny threw up 4 minutes ago. He didn't even make it. He didn't make it to the sink.
Yeah, that was.
So I got to hear about these escapades from last night. What happened? Fill me in. I haven't heard anything from these
So
guys.
last night, although by the time it releases, probably like 2 weeks ago, we went to Danny Lopiori's show at Caroline's on Broadway. He did great as always.
Yeah.
And so first things first, someone came up to me, one of our patrons actually, and she started the conversation with, "It's not an irrational fear. I was in a drive-by shooting," which is. It's just like a very aggressive way. I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm glad you're alive."
Was she in the car or in the?
She was in a car. She showed me pictures. She was in a car, and she showed me pictures of the bullet holes.
Jesus.
She was in the car that got shot at. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Unsure if she was like.
No. She did not do the drive-by
Okay.
shooting.
Yeah,
that would have been a
she was not the
confession.
culprit.
Yeah.
That would have incriminated me
Well, she could be in the back. I don't know.
You.
if she
Yeah,
said
why you?
I shot somebody.
It wouldn't have incriminated you. She would have
If-
incriminated herself. What did you do?
Really? If you tell somebody I murdered somebody
And you don't report it.
and I don't report it, am I incriminated?
I
in
think
that
you are.
crime?
That's not the right word, right?
Maybe not incriminated,
mean-
but I can be charged for a crime. Maybe not murder, but I can be charged for like something, right?
I think so. But
I think so, too.
Oh.
I also wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't listen to what I had.
He's the
I mean-
lawyer.
I mean, I'm not gonna rat. If anybody's ever drive-by
think-
shot anybody, you can
mean,
tell me.
I think the police would have to come to you and ask.
Yeah, it's
And you'd
like-
have to like say like no or like I'm not speaking to you.
Yeah.
Or-
I need a lawyer.
Or they'd have to like show you the body, and then you do nothing. Because if someone just tells you, "Yeah, I murdered someone," I don't think you could.
Yeah, but what about the rule with the priests then?
That's a good point.
The priest. That's the one rule they're allowed to. That's the one. If somebody has committed a crime or is going to commit a crime, they're allowed to tell the police.
I feel like the really good
Sure.
priests don't tell anybody.
That's what they say.
Like,
Yeah,
well,
probably.
I feel like a really good Catholic priest will not. If you confide in him that you murdered somebody, he won't say anything.
Well,
Is that a good one or a bad one?
I
I think
the-
that's a good one.
I think
think
if
so?
you can, I think it's a good one if you confide that you murdered somebody. He doesn't tell anybody. I think that's a good one. I think if you say you're gonna do something and then he tells, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like if you're threatening to, put a bomb in a marathon or something, then
Right.
you should be told. On
Yeah,
it.
you
Yeah,
really.
that priest would be
the deed is done though.
Well, now he's
the deed is done.
but like he could be a good person but a bad priest. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to. Once I'm in that confessional box with that little metal grating, I could say whatever I want. Isn't that the point?
That is the point, but I mean,
I've always speculated about priests, sexual thoughts and desires.
Jeez.
Nobody else?
No.
I don't know.
No, for sure.
I
What
mean,
is that? What is
because
that?
it's just like because there's a few reasons.
I think it's just we're just.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what's
think
going-
we're
what's
just
going on
normal.
right now.
You've never done this?
What? No, I've never.
No,
I don't
I
care
ha-
what
I-
sexual. What does that mean?
yeah.
Like it's just like you're taking a vow of chastity, right? So you're not fucking anybody, and it's just like I wonder what what they think. Like I wonder if it's like the passion for God is just so intense that you're like I don't need a wife, or maybe they're gay, and they're like, well, maybe I can like kind of subvert it by just being a priest and not marrying anybody.
Danny threw up on the side of the highway today. I want that to be said.
That's the highway.
That's where you're hearing information from.
But I was
That's a good point.
But I was driving home today. I went to go get some stuff for Danny's Naughty or Nice coming up in the middle. I I was on the side of I was on the highway and we were in like bumper to bumper traffic and I just like pulled over to the shoulder and got out and just vomited everywhere.
Danny's down bad today.
I was down really bad.
What time
today.
did you get home?
4,
Oh, that's way too late.
3ish, 4ish.
That's not the first time I have I've seen or been in the car where someone had to pull over and throw up on the side of the highway. That's like the third time.
I just don't want to throw up in my car. You know, that's a lot of. No, throw up lingers. The smell of throw up lingers.
No, I would have thrown up on the side of the road too. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
That's obviously
that was a
both.
business decision.
Well, that's
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's because when I was on the highway at first, when I was like first getting the heaves, I just had my head out the window, and I was just like, but it wasn't really like a. Like I don't like throwing up, so I have to be in like a position that is good to throw up in.
Yeah, like
And
doggy.
So I was like, I just need to go on the side of the road. So I got up.
Danny throws up like a bear marking its territory.
I'm a big hands and the knees guy.
like he sounds like I don't want to do it right into mic, but it's literally like
Yeah, I actually just witnessed that. That was,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
And that was a relatively quiet one.
That was
all liquid.
that was quiet.
Yeah, that was relatively quiet.
It was-
You should have seen. There's one this morning that was like really like.
Yeah.
he shook. I thought it was an earthquake.
It was bad.
Well, thank you for that.
Anyway,
And then any new holes in the walls I should be aware of?
No, he wasn't
Before I go
angry.
upstairs?
He wasn't angry.
I was a jolly
do, you,
giant.
do you know how drunk he was? He
How
got
drunk?
a sandwich and didn't eat it.
I know. What is going on here?
That's the most insane thing. That's more insane than anything else that's happened last night.
true. And I also sang karaoke. I feel like I've said on this podcast many times, you won't catch me dead singing karaoke.
What'd you sing?
But then Mr. Brightside comes on, and I'm
There you
hitting
go.
that high
Yeah.
note.
He was really into karaoke last night.
I was really.
He's a big flip
when
flop.
they turned the lights off, and it was like there was some like kind of cover of
Anonymity?
darkness. Yeah.
Oh
and I
no,
was-
you can see and hear who was singing
You
very
can
clearly.
Yeah, you-
But I was belting. I also did a little Hey Jude action. That's a good one because everybody sings along.
Is there any recordings?
No.
What- was it like
I
an-
expressly I didn't record because I didn't want to start that trend.
yeah.
You know.
There's one video,
just,
but
just let the cringe happen
There's
in the
a
room.
there's a video of my story of you and Frankie singing without mics. Without mics, they were just
Yeah,
Danny was just singing.
I thought we had anonymity.
Wait, what paper did you sign? Also, is that how you say that word?
I thought-
Anonymity.
yeah,
Anonymity.
Anonymity here.
An enemy.
An enemy here. I didn't know we had an enemy here.
But you know, whatever. Either way.
but you had a good time last night.
Oh,
you really did.
We had a great time. I hit the hey, you know, like when they're singing the na 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 part of Hey Jude. There's one part where like they just go Jude, 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 Jude.
Yeah, you were feeling it last
I was
night.
feeling
Did you rock that part?
I did rock that
This is
part.
this is coming from someone who maybe for 10 years has said he hates karaoke, would never do it, doesn't understand why people do
I
it.
know, but sometimes it gets, you know, sometimes you just get caught in the moment. You know?
You're gonna go back.
I imagine it was
He
like
said, "Yeah,
He said, yeah, immediately said, yeah.
tomorrow."
Yeah.
Was it like an English drunk slur hybrid going on, or like was he belting out those words?
No, he was hitting.
No,
he was
he
hitting
was
the
hitting
shit out
notes,
of those
belting.
notes.
He was doing
Yeah.
good,
All
he was
right,
doing
fair,
good,
fair.
he was doing good.
Did you ever play the rock star voice one?
Yeah.
Where you like had to hit the notes correctly?
Yeah, but you didn't even really have to sing. I kind of just cheated to get a perfect score. I would just go,
Hum it,
yeah,
right?
like
yeah.
the tone.
Yeah, yeah.
Makes sense.
True.
Yeah. Or you just smack the mic.
I was more of a Guitar Hero man myself.
Tar Heel was sick.
Yeah, what's your song?
Oh, I don't really remember the songs.
Barracuda?
Roxanne.
I mean, no, Barracuda was pretty good because
Yeah, I
it's
love
pretty
Barracuda.
fast, right?
Yeah.
there's many things I'll never be able to do. You know, like snowboard. Never gonna do it in my life.
Really?
But and another thing is be able to play any Guitar Hero song with the 5 buttons. We'll never be able to do it.
Oh, it's so hard.
I'll never be able to
Oh,
do
I
it.
was doing it on like medium.
But is it
Yeah.
4 or 5?
There's 5 buttons because
Yeah, because the one you have to
you have to
on
slide
hard
your,
mode. You have
yeah,
to
you have to
slide.
slide
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hand down, and it's like, bro,
Yeah.
what are we doing? But then there's some people that are,
Fucking spider fingers.
They go,
Yeah,
like-
really,
they go
it's like-
too hard though.
I know,
Play
and,
it on
and yet they
medium.
don't know how to play a guitar. It's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
True. And I've always wanted to play guitar. It's just so hard.
Yeah, but it was really demoralizing when you get to a friend's house and they want to play Rock Band. They hand you the bass.
It's like boom, 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 boom. That's what you do. You slap the bass. Boom, 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 boom.
I don't know if it's the tones or your words, but you're making me want to throw up. I don't know what it is.
We have a box here in case I threw up.
Oh yeah.
Which this is a horrible throw up receptacle, by the way. It is. This would ruin this box.
Oh yeah, I was fully prepared that we would never use that again if you throw up. With that.
You just chose that box out of all the boxes. here.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxes over there.
And
Well,
there's bags.
that's a better point, honestly. What was the weirdest thing you've ever thrown up into?
I don't know if I've ever thrown up into something weird. Like I just thrown up on the floor.
Floor,
like
toilets.
yeah. I usually like
So you're a good guy.
yeah. I've never really like not even trying to be boring. Like if I know I'm gonna throw up, like I have a bag near me, but not a box like that.
Yeah, not
Yeah, I
not
don't-
a crate.
How about you?
I threw up in a champagne bucket.
Ooh.
With the bottles in it?
No, the bottle was taken out of it. One time I got really sick on a cruise ship. It was the first cruise ship I went on, so at first I thought I was seasick, but I just caught a bug, and so I was just throwing up. But my parents weren't gonna let that ruin the vacation. And so
This is my snot-nosed
and so-
kid gonna
Yeah.
ruin my vacation.
As nice parents do, they said, "Okay, fine, we'll buy a bucket of champagne or a bucket of beers so that Danny can have a throw up receptacle." That's what a nice parent does.
That's
You know what? That's a good parent.
that is
This whole time, JT was thinking about the weirdest place he threw up.
I can't think of anything really.
Right?
I'm pretty in control of where I throw up. The only thing I can think of
too.
is I have thrown up like midair in free flight.
oof.
Oh, that's true.
When what was it? We were me and Antonio were in a taxi.
Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, me and JT was blackout drunk on the way home from an open bar.
This is like 6 years ago,
and,
maybe.
and he was just leaned up against the door and of the taxi, and he said, "Antonio, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up." And we're driving, and I told the taxi guy, I was like, "If you don't pull over right now, something bad is gonna happen." And I realized I scared him, and it sounded like I was gonna rob him, right, with that line. And he's like, "No, why? No, we're okay. You paying? You're paying?" It's like, "Yeah, don't worry." It's like, "But you need to pull over right now, or something bad is gonna happen."
You should have told
And
me.
he finally pulled over. I got around to open up JT's side of the door. JT fell out because he was leaning on it, and halfway down, he threw up and then landed in it.
Oh my god.
yeah,
So,
a slow mo
that's-
replay of that would have been amazing.
and he
Dude.
landed directly on his face. And then
But
we dragged him to my friend's house and we sprayed him down with a hose for like 14 minutes.
Those are some good friends.
Yeah. And you know what? For 13 minutes and 59 seconds, he enjoyed it. That last second, it's like we were waterboarding him
Yeah.
for information, like he was about to die. He was like, please stop. Please. I'm dying. Help me, please.
You know those fucking car ride naps when you were a kid? Those just hit different.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then you turn the corner onto your house and you wake up and you're like, oh wow, I'm feeling myself.
Yeah, what's
today."
going on today? Let's just get it over. Let's do
Okay.
it. Let's just do it.
Welcome to another round of Danny's Naughty or Nice.
I've never.
I think we're gonna let Shmeddy pick.
True.
Oh
Do not let
yeah.
us down.
So we have two
my
scrolls. We have two scrolls here. One is naughty, and it's something terrible that we will all have to do. And one is nice, which is something pleasant that we'll all do.
And I'm in charge of choosing.
And you're in charge of
And
choosing.
whatever you choose, we will all be.
If
What if I switch them around?
if you want to see the results of last time, what the naughty was, it was that. So
He got waxed.
You got waxed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I have one too.
Oh, so this
go
is
on.
like that bad. It could be that
It
bad.
could be worse.
It could be. Who knows what Santa's sack brings today?
Jesus. All right.
Santa sack.
All right.
All right, it's ready.
That's the name of the segment.
And we don't have Santa sack here, by the way.
All right.
What if I switch them again?
I mean,
confusing.
I am so scared.
it doesn't confuse me
I'm so scared because we're all
because it's a 50-50 chance no matter what, right?
True.
I'm gonna think of it like that.
all right.
So
Is there another way to think of it?
no, there isn't actually. And how nice is the nice?
It's okay, honestly.
It's just better than the wor- It's better
but
than.
the nice is just you dodged a bullet.
Okay.
Yeah, the nice is not. If that was a
relief.
blank piece of paper, I'd be happy.
It's just the relief.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the left because it just looks a little bit like.
Our left or his left?
Oh yeah, that's a good. Ooh. I was thinking of my left, so you're right.
So the right.
Oh, no.
I'm down with that.
You're down with that, right? It doesn't. It looks a little bit more innocent
Interesting.
the way it's tied.
All right.
Also, Danny will be doing-
Oh,
That wasn't the final answer?
it was, but you're going way too fast.
Okay.
Danny will be doing whatever it is with us.
Yeah, that's.
No.
Oh my god.
Is that it?
No.
Is that naughty?
We've got Santa's cookies. Enjoy cookies. You dodged a bullet.
Yo, good pick.
let's
good pick.
go.
Good pick. Good pick.
Let's go.
There's some chewy Reese's.
Ooh.
Did you heat them up real quick? And
No,
then
I did not.
no.
You can't
Oh,
have
dude, I
those.
love chew. Oh, JT can't even have these.
I don't care. Do we get to know what the naughty
Do you
is, or
wanna-
is it?
Yeah. Do you want to know a naughty?
Yeah, that sucks. Though naughty would have
All
been
right.
great, right?
The naughty.
It would've been-
Here's the
Well-
naughty.
Because we picked the nice, Danny has to do the naughty.
Oh, go
True.
fuck yourself.
Yeah, it is true.
Yeah, right?
The
I
naughty,
think that's fair.
the naughty is someone left the
Oh.
nog out. Take a few sips of this 1,000-year-old eggnog. A beautiful blend of 1,000-year-old preserved duck eggs and eggnog.
Ew, dude. That's not how you make eggnog.
You have to take a sip.
This is the.
Oh my God, you have
Just-
to do it.
yeah,
we
'cause
picked we picked the nice. You have to do it.
That's not how this game works at all.
That's how it should. It starts today.
Yeah, come on. He picked our
Look
guest
at
picked
there.
the right one. 1,000-year-old eggnog. Can I smell it?
Yeah, I need to smell that too.
Oh, it's
Oh.
very- why is it so? Oh my God! Wow. Ooh.
Is that from Antonio's blender?
Yes.
Good.
Can I get a whiff? That's bad.
Did you ever on Studios try the 1,000-year-old egg?
I don't think so.
Ew, dude. It
No.
literally. I mean, it's literally rotten eggs.
No, the worst thing I had on Studios was probably the what did you get me? The pound cake or something?
Oh, it is.
Syringed with mustard inside of it.
Oh, the Twinkie with mustard.
The Twinkie mustard. That was bad.
Oh my God! Look at that pour.
Oh, you don't have to drink the whole thing. I said like a little shot.
Oh no, he has to drink that.
No,
whole
I just
thing.
wanted to, make a nice presentation.
Oh, that makes sense. Don't eat that.
It's only fair.
It is.
It's only fair to
It's
who?
for you.
For who?
For you.
No.
It's for you.
It's for you.
Welcome. No, he
I
can't have
can't.
that.
I
Oh,
have
you
an
can't.
excuse.
All right, you got to do it with me though.
Fine.
We're gonna do it.
Oh, I'll do this too.
No.
No,
You gotta,
you're-
no. You
oh,
gotta drink
I
that
can't
whole
do
thing.
this.
You gotta drink that whole thing.
No, I can't do
Okay,
this.
keep-
Why?
What was the
It's
point
too
of-
early in the show. All right, we're gonna
We
do
got
it. I'm taking a little bite.
Good, bad.
It's not that bad.
Does a cookie make up for it a little bit?
Why
Yeah.
do these cookies taste peanut butter?
They
That's
are.
what they are.
They're Reese's peanut butter chocolate chip. It's
not bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Enjoy it.
Down the whole thing.
I don't think I'm
Dude,
gonna
I can't
take
do
another
this
bite.
today. I'll do the.
Let Daddy do a cookie. You don't let him do a cookie?
Yeah, I'm good on that.
No, he has to.
Yeah. Hey. Cheers, man. It's not that bad. Oh, don't do it.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Just breathe.
You know,
Alright.
it's like when a kid.
Sipping this water.
It's like
This water really saved me. Sipping from my Patreon exclusive mug. You can get on piggyboys.com.
Ad time.
so. It's not that bad. Oh,
It's terrible. Oh my god, that's actually horrific.
Your marketing is
you
great.
gotta take a bigger sip than that. I don't even think you
Oh,
took
go
a sip.
fuck yourself.
No, that's good.
I'm gonna vomit.
I'm not
everywhere.
taking a sip of that. I did not. Right. I chose nice.
I don't know why everyone just did the naughty anyway.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
confused. I'm not doing that, to be clear.
Same.
You went for the two-step sipper.
Definitely tastes like eggs.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
It is a complex.
That's where the-
cocktail.
Oh my God! It comes in at the end.
It does. It was.
So there's
terrible.
alcohol in that?
No.
Oh.
Oh my God! He would have thrown up immediately.
No, yeah, it would have been. I would rather drink this entire thing than take a shot of whiskey.
I was
Really?
I was about to ask you. I was about to ask you that
I
exact
truly
question.
That's-
would, but we picked nice, so we're not doing any of this.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah, we did good. These are get these away from me.
Yeah,
These are
we
so-
gotta-
These are so good.
Yeah,
Even
you can't
here you
chew and
go.
eat on podcasts. I do want one though.
you deserve one.
You know what you were like? Yeah, I ripped it in half. It was like when a kid trips and hurts himself, and you just go, no, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what we had to do to you to
Yeah.
stop you from throwing up.
I know.
It's like because if you were like, oh, Danny, you're gonna throw up, might have thrown up.
That was the first thing I've consumed all day.
Yeah,
The
that's
cookie or this?
This.
Oh, yeah.
That's
devil,
rough.
Devil concoction.
What about your sandwich?
I didn't eat it.
Still? Who
Because-
is this guy?
Because I was in the the throw up fit, and I didn't want to eat it and then throw it up.
True. Dude.
Because I'll take a liquid throw up any day, but something like chunks is.
Oh, no,
Can't do it.
that's the worst. The
Can't do
chunk.
it.
Yeah. That's
That-
gross. You
After
feel
our
it?
Four Loco video, bro, after we did that, I woke up in the morning, threw up, went back to sleep, woke up, threw up again, ate something, went back to sleep, and then woke up and threw up. It was like
That sounds terrible.
I don't know how you guys do that. Like the drinking and stuff like that. Like it's really not for me because a hangover is like the worst thing somebody can go through.
Hmm.
Like
I agree.
it's not
The
even
worst thing
it's not
anybody
even
could ever
I
go
agree.
through is a hangover.
it's not even worth it. Like I think like yesterday, like I was feeling it when we were out. Like I had a couple mules and they were slapping me up a little bit and I was feeling a little I was
Just
feeling a
one,
little,
two.
Getting hit?
yeah, I was feeling a little loose and then, after not drinking, you started feeling like the headache and everything and I was like, this is why I don't
And
drink.
he ordered a steak at the comedy club. He was balling too.
No.
Dinner
yeah?
or steak.
They comped it for me. I don't know what I did to deserve that. but
I don't know what I did to deserve that.
everybody else paid and they're like, hey, yours is taken care of and I was like, oh,
Do alcoholics get hangovers? Or do they
probably.
just keep drinking and
It's a good question.
never- Because like if I didn't get hangovers, I would probably drink more. Which is pretty would be alarming. If it happened.
Do you drink a lot of water though when you're
I drink a ton of water.
Yeah?
I love water.
and it doesn't help. Like I'm saying while you're drinking.
Oh no!
that's what I'm saying.
While I'm drinking, I don't drink any
Oh,
water.
you should probably try that.
But like, if I go to like, I don't know, throughout the day, I certainly get my 8 glass. I probably get too much water.
I one time I threw up, and I didn't even feel sick or anything. My head just hurt so bad.
Yeah.
Like
were you drinking wine?
I don't know.
That happens with wine hangovers.
My-
It's like a pulsing headache.
My
Just
head hurt. No, it was
boom.
at Disney, and we drank around the world, so it was 1,000
I've
different.
always wanted to do
It was
that.
1,000 different things I was drinking. But so I was sleeping in the bed with my dad, and my dad was snoring. It was like a fucking train was in my brain while this was happening. And as soon as I went to the bathroom and threw up, headache went away. I was like, I've never experienced that before. When people say they have a headache in the morning after drinking, I'm like, go throw up. I don't know why. It's like, experience. You just learn those things. It's like, go throw up. You're probably.
How does that work for you? The throwing up and
I just
does that help you?
It does help, but I hate it. Like I do not like doing it at all.
He
It feels
can't.
terrible.
He can't burp.
I can't burp either.
yeah, like that whole thing right there, like what you just explained to me is the reason why I'm like, all right, I don't drink. But I'll get high as shit though. I'll be honest with you. I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's no hangover with weed.
Yeah, you just sit there
I
and
feel
you
like
just
there can be a little bit.
yeah, you
You
get a
can be
headache.
a little like groggy in the morning.
Yeah.
Or even at like if you like hit your pen too many times, like you sit there and you just give yourself a headache. You
It's
know,
called green out. You're
is that what
green
it's
out,
called?
yeah.
I didn't know that. That's pretty funny though.
What do you guys think of like all the I don't know what you call them. They're like all these drinking old wives' tales, right? So like liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Like does that work? And maybe like they say, oh, don't mix too many liquors, right? So don't have whiskey, then tequila, then does it make any difference?
Yeah, it does. I think for
Yeah, you
me,
go.
sorry, I
No,
apologize.
no. You started first.
I will, but I apologize.
Don't beat me up.
No, I won't. But I will say though, the couple of times where I've switched it up, it's been really rough.
worse.
Yeah, like if I stick to my mule all night, like yeah, I'll feel it, but like it's nice. It's a fun it's a
Yeah.
it's a fun time for me. But if I start mixing, like I start taking shots of tequila, Jameson, and
Hell
this
yeah.
and that, I'll be throwing up in 10 minutes.
But is that more because is that more kind of just associating like kind of a correlation there? Because maybe the nights that you have whiskey, tequila,
Okay.
vodka are just crazier nights in general. If you're having like fucking five different
I
liquors.
personally think that's what it is.
Okay.
Keith was telling me a story where every time he drinks a Twisted Tea, he pisses himself, or he pisses the bed or something.
There's no ingredient in there that makes you do that.
And he's pissed. By the way, I found out pissed on pretty much every single person just from sharing beds like during sleepovers when they were younger. Besides the point, I was like, "You sure it's the Twisted Tea or the fact that the nights you drink the Twisted Tea, you got so drunk like off of everything else that you're like, oh, I'm gonna have a Twisted Tea now." You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the Twisted Tea that did it.
I hate Twisted Teas
Man.
too.
Oh, Twisted Teas are so good.
I think they're
Twisted
too
Teas are really
sugary.
That's
They are a
true.
little
We
sugary.
switched to Twisted Tea light,
Yeah,
Okay,
There's a lighter version. Very
Ooh.
good.
and they're pretty good.
True.
Waking up in the bed after pissing yourself is really, really demoralizing.
I have never done that.
Well, look at you, responsible adult.
Yeah.
I've never pissed
I'm
myself.
not going
If
to
you
sit
ever-
here and say I've never pissed myself.
I pissed myself once in first grade.
You
If
know,
you ever do, I know how to remove it from a mattress.
Yeah, we know.
I will tell you, like,
Oh.
I've definitely shot myself a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shot
Drinking
yourself.
involved or
No, just like
No, don't worry. Danny's done
spicy
that too.
food?
probably no, just I don't know. I've needed to shit sometimes, and like I could, you know.
So you don't
and you
get
know
this
what the
apart?
fucked up part about it is? Like, you're like close to home, and when you're close to home, the buildup
Yeah.
It's like you
needed 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
You know you're gonna shit yourself. You're not making it to the, and it's just happened.
It
you
is
know?
weird that your body knows, like something switches as soon as you get to your block. It's like, oh, we can go now for
Yeah.
some reason. It's
Yeah,
like,
like,
it's like
I
what
was just
happened?
fine, but now
That's
I know I'm about to
true.
be home and I'm gonna just shit myself all the time.
It's been close for me. Like I've been like literally
close-
hovering over the toilet.
Close as in you shit yourself.
I've also shit myself.
Yeah. I mean, there's no shame, man.
No.
There was some shame.
There was
No, yeah, there's
No, there was a lot of shame because
there was
everyone in the party was convinced that he did, and JT was defending him
That's true.
that he didn't.
You're
I was
right.
defending him
there
like
was
an
actually
idiot.
more shame on JT.
You know- you know-
there was a
you know-
lifetime of shame involved. Honestly, there was a lot of shame.
Oh,
you know-
it was at a party.
I went in an Uber.
Let me ask you this. You
That
know who's
that poor man.
you know who's a bigger loser than the guy who shits himself? The guy who was able to be convinced that he didn't shit himself. The guy who got
No.
convinced by the guy who shit himself. No, he didn't shit himself at all. He just smells like that.
But that's not even to me. That's so much worse. I would have rather
Yeah.
said yes, I shit myself, than everybody just think that I smell
Like that.
shit, like literal shit. Like, and to be fair, I wasn't lying. As soon as I found out I shit myself, I became incredibly embarrassed and left immediately.
Yeah.
Honestly, this it's
Wait.
been a while. This story might be due for a re-up.
Yeah, I need to hear.
I think you need to tell him the story.
So the reason I
So
need
okay,
to.
so
all right,
so,
thank
so,
you.
so we went to this. So we went to this party at JT's college, and I was on the keto diet at
Oh.
the time.
Okay.
Man was
couldn't-
ketogenic.
He couldn't
Okay,
be
okay.
further away from home.
I was
couldn't be
keto,
further.
I
away
was
from
I
home.
was on the keto diet, and I got drunk and just ate carbs. Like just threw caution to the wind.
Yeah.
And ate carbs.
Ate a whole pizza.
And then I fell asleep. A little like mid party nap.
Okay.
You can bounce
Power nap.
back. And during that time, it is believed that I shit myself.
It is no.
it is no.
Wait.
It is known.
It is
It is
known.
known that I shit myself.
This is why you.
and
Wait. The small details matter here.
Yeah.
He was face down, stomach down on the couch.
Oh.
And so he shit himself like
went
against
upward.
gravity.
like a volcano. Yeah.
It went. Up.
He shit
It
himself
didn't just go
upward.
down.
And then so while I was sleeping, everybody was like, "Oh, this kind of smells what's on you." And then they sent somebody to check on me, and they said they didn't think I shit myself.
Oh.
And I woke up and I said, "Shit myself."
Yeah.
I didn't shit myself because I didn't even know it.
The master performer over here.
Like
Were you
I
there?
truly thought everybody was just like trying to joke, like pull a joke on me or something. I was like, I didn't shit myself. What are you talking about?
That is.
And I proceeded to drink, play games, and be there for 2 hours, like a very long time.
And you felt no shit in
And
your pants.
and I felt no shit.
That's what I want to know because there's no way you.
I felt no shit. And then like. People were like, I really think you shit yourself, man. I really think you did.
That is.
And I was like, you know what? I gotta piss. And I went to go piss, and then I unbuckled my pants.
And you knew you shit.
and it was
The whiff.
not a pretty sight. I'll tell you that much.
I'll tell you this.
And it was so when I found out, I was like, what? They were right. I shit myself, and
Not no.
then I
Yeah,
made
that's-
made a very quiet escape from the venue, and I ordered an Uber. And as soon as I got in the Uber, I was like, "Can we turn these windows down here, guys?"
Yeah, just all the way down, right?
There's no masking that.
I'm astounded that you didn't get like charged extra for that Uber or whatever.
I know. Honestly, I've also pissed in an Uber, and I didn't get charged extra for it.
That's insane.
You sound just like a good person.
Terrible man.
A good
Side
person.
note: I ordered an Uber home for someone who was way too drunk and needed to leave, and I didn't know them at all. And then like the next day, I got $300 charge because they threw up in the Uber.
Yeah.
You can't be nice.
No, you
Oh
not only,
my God.
no good deed goes unpunished.
Exactly. but anyway, dude, you also have to understand that like this is like an hour goes by at this party of Danny walking around with shit in his pants. He has convinced, I would say, a good 80% of people at this
That
point
you did not shit
that
yourself.
he didn't shit himself and he just smells like that. And then
Why? How is that bad?
and then
don't know.
once he reaches like that crucial 80% mark, that's when he goes in to like, I don't know, pee, take a shit, whatever. And then he comes back out and goes, JT, I fucking shit myself, dude.
And this is all the while JT is like going to bat for Danny.
Yeah.
Was anyone else convinced
A lot
Yeah,
of
like
people
the
were
whole party,
convinced.
like 80% of people were convinced at that point, I would say.
that he shot himself?
No, that he
That he
didn't.
Oh, that
didn't.
you did-
I didn't.
oh.
I was a good convincer. And then the story gets honestly even crazier because when I got I Ubered back to JT's house,
Okay.
but he wasn't there, so I didn't have the key to get in. And
Nice.
I was like, I need to do something about this.
Yeah.
So luckily, I had some pants in my car, and so I was just like, I had pants. I had 2 pairs of pants in my car, and so one of them
Was to wipe your
so
ass.
I just got naked, like
Yeah.
on the streets. Like if anybody looked at me, they would have been like, "Oh, something concerning is happening."
Yeah,
There's
very,
like
very
somebody
homeless.
on bath salts is breaking into somebody's car, and I would just use one pair of pants to clean myself up, put the other pair of pants on, and then just kind of like really contemplated my life. And like
Yeah.
and I called JT and I was like, I need to get in.
Yeah,
you
that-
need to come back. You need to come help
That's
me.
that's
That's that's definitely like you sit on the curb for a while and you just
that is
think.
such a good story.
I know, but it was honestly the greatest place to do it. If you're gonna shoot yourself,
Yeah.
and
PSA.
do it at a frat party, because the next day we were gonna do it again, run it back. We were drinking. I think we were on a bar crawl, and I came to the home where I shit myself in, and most people, like I'd say 90% of people, were like, "Fucking legendary, dude."
Oh, they loved you for
They
it.
were like, "That is
love
a
it.
crazy move. You fucking shit yourself and then stayed. That's
That-
fucking awesome."
that
I
is
was like,
his- that-
"That's me."
That's me.
I'm wearing a totally new outfit. I went to like TJ Maxx because I just felt dirty.
Yeah.
I went to TJ Maxx. I just bought an entirely new outfit, new shoes.
a
I
good
brought
place.
everything new.
You wanted to
I wanted
forget
to
the
be
old
clean.
person.
and then we ran it back. It was a great time.
And then he
College.
shit himself again.
Yeah, and then I doubled down. And I shit myself.
Now
no.
he's the shit himself guy.
But
man.
yeah, it was,
I'm proud of you.
thank you.
No, yeah. I mean, you've grown from that. From
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you don't know. Okay.
I mean, he
That's
will shit
trying.
himself again.
Yeah. If you thought
There's
that was
no
the last
shame
time.
in that.
Also,
though.
one time, I was in the car with like my mom, and this isn't a shit at yourself story. But I was,
This did seem like it
I
was
was
going
in the car
there.
with my mom, and she mentioned it in passing. She was like, "It's like that time you shit yourself." she didn't say that. She said it's like that time that you couldn't hold it in. And I was like, "You're listening to these stories?" I mean, I know we put it on the internet, but I didn't know you listened.
I might have just shot myself, honestly. So,
Oh.
yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Pull
All
the
this
Danny.
shit talk. Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, it'll get you. It'll get you. It's called pulling a Danny.
yeah. All
I
this,
don't know.
all this talk is just really.
Not a fan of that.
All the,
Not a fan of that.
I was at that anyway. I don't know.
no, I'm glad you told me that story though. That was one I needed to hear today.
Isn't it hilarious the things that have bonded us?
Yeah. No, honestly, I mean, like, the fact that you didn't know you shot yourself, like, you gotta know you when you shit yourself.
He does. He has this amazing gift
Okay.
of like wanting to be so right in an argument and also to not look bad.
Yeah.
That he will truthfully convince. Like I don't think he thought he should. Like I think he convinced himself. He didn't.
I have an important question, and honestly, fucking 30 kids, cover your ears. Like, how much shit was in your pants, dude? Were you walking around with logs hanging in your
No,
underwear?
it wasn't a lot.
An off diet shit. Like anybody who's just not eating oil or sugars for 2 weeks and then like goes out to a restaurant,
Yeah.
you almost can't make it
Almost
home.
totally liquid.
So it's all.
Oh, you
liquid.
pissed out your ass.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
all
I
liquid.
pissed out my ass. It was trickling down my leg. It was very
That's
disgusting.
that. I didn't know. I didn't.
Before I usually leave this part out because I think it's a little too graphic.
Yeah.
But before I even unbuckled my pants in the bathroom, I like looked down at my leg and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And I like lifted my pants up and I was like, "Oh shit!" And then I like quickly unbuckled my pants and it was
It made it down to the ankle.
it was dry.
So that's why you bought
Oh,
new shoes.
that's why you also didn't know you shot yourself.
You shat in your shoes. It wasn't because you wanted to be a nurse. It's because you.
He said, "Oh yeah."
I want to be a new person.
I also thought it was,
He shat in his shoes.
I also think a very funny part of this is that afterwards I continued with the keto diet. Like I was like, oh, I don't care, I broke it. So we were playing beer pong and I was just playing with cups of vodka because I wanted to be keto.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
It was a brutal night. And then to be whatever age you were, I don't know,
Yeah.
19 or whatever, to be that again. Because the next morning I just woke up and I was like, boom,
No hangover.
no hangover.
Empty, yeah. and
Now I'm
empty.
fucking 25 and I have fucking 5 tequila sodas and I'm throwing up.
You had so much to drink yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
almost
5.
psychotic.
Are we good here? I think
We could get out of here.
We're getting out of here.
Yeah, we get out of
getting
here.
outta
We
here.
did good. We
Wanna
did
get
good.
outta here?
I guess we'll go in order. JT, tell them where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram at JTHolden97 and find me streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/PickyBoysStreaming.
Oh, you're a streamer?
Yeah.
Look at his,
Let's
look at his
go.
hair.
That's why I did all
That's
this.
why you did all
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna tune
This is
in.
Ninja. You ever heard of Ninja?
Oh yeah. What do you play? What games?
Honestly, been doing like fucking everything, but most common would be Fall Guys.
Fall Guys. Okay.
Yeah. And I just started the new Pokemon.
Yeah, we pieced.
Okay.
Oh, how's the Pokemon?
Pretty good. I only played it once, but it's so different than when I used to play it as a kid. It's like so ridiculously different.
We do all his body modifications on stream. Like
Oh yeah, he pierced my ears on stream.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, bro. We go do whatever.
Yeah, you
we'll do
do.
whatever.
at 1,000 subs, we're gonna give him a circumcision.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do reverse circumcision. Try to attach it back on.
That'll be cool. I
That
could
would
be the
be sick.
surgeon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he did
yeah.
practice.
Could be
He
the
did practice.
surgeon.
He did
yeah.
practice.
I'll just have to
That's what
break
the
a couple
surgery was?
things.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did practice.
Reverse
I'll just have to.
circumcision.
Yeah.
All right,
Where can they find you?
All
What
right,
are we
so
doing?
you
Here we
know,
go.
Shmeddy. You can find me on Instagram at Shmeddy. I think that's what it is, right? Just a simple.
Wow, is it Shmeddy?
I think it's
that's fucking
there's an
awesome.
underscore somewhere.
Yeah, it's Shmeddy _
Oh,
actually. It's
you gotta include that Shmeddy.
I do right.
Well, they're
Yeah,
never gonna find
SHMEDDY
We'll pop it up.
underscore. There we go. It's right here.
Yeah.
There we go. Where can they find you?
Oh, you can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and
Throwing up in the toilet.
throwing up in the toilet and shitting myself.
I forgot we went through all that.
The fucking gauntlet.
Yeah, the gauntlet out there. Danny's taking it in all holes. You can find me at Ant. Yeah, you can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Go check out the Patreon, the merch, all
Drink
that
it,
stuff.
drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it.
Whoa. All right, peace.